Hello, are you ready to learn and master how to create this amazing rotating and transforming morph animation effect in PowerPoint? Welcome to SOLUMA Channel. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step on how you can create this stunning rotating and transforming morph animation effect in Microsoft PowerPoint for your future presentations. Before we dive into the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future tutorials. Right, in this channel we upload tutorials every Mondays and Fridays. Now, without much ado, let's dive into the video. Alright, to create this amazing infographics animation slide, step 1, set up your background. To do that, head over to your layout and then select blank slide. After right click, go to format background and then go over to picture or texture, go to insert picture. I will be working from file. That if you have already downloaded the pictures you want or image you want to use. Here I have already the image I want to use. Go over to where you save the image and then you select the image and you click on insert. Beautiful. Having inserted our background, the next is to come over to this, select the rectangular shape and then draw across the entire slide to ensure you cover the slide. Beautiful. Having done that, go over to your shape outline and then say no outline. Next is you go to your gradient field. In the gradient field, you look at this, ensure that is in this, go to your linear, ensure that is linear, come over to this, select this aspect of gradient, then heading over to this, remove this aspect of gradient, also remove this one, come over to this, bring it to a position like 24 or 25. Beautiful. Now go over to color, select black color and set the transparency to 100% transparency. Having done that, come over to this one, also go to color, set the color to black, come to your position, leave it at the 100% position and then come to transparency, set it at 30% transparency, and that is our background. Now heading over to step 2 is to create our wheel, and to create the wheel, let's head over to our shape tools and we are going to select this flowchart. Now once that is done, hold your shift and draw a circle for this particular flowchart and then let's zoom in a bit so as to have this, and we position it, ensure that you position it at the center. Beautiful. Once that is done, I'm going to hold shift to increase it a bit more and then let's ensure that is positioned at the center. All right, that is what we have. Now having done that, right click on the shape, head over to shape format and then select slide background field to give it a slide background field. Come over to the line, go to the line color, make it white and then you can make it your select 1.5 or your desired line thickness. Having done that, the next we do is head over to our shape. Under the shape, come to shadow. In shadow, let's go to presets, select this of presets, then we come over to this, let's make it 103 and our blur, let's set it to 10 and that is our wheel. The next we do is we add content to the wheel. The next we do is to add content to our wheel, which is our step 3. To do that, I'm going to go over to this, select text box and then in mid right, going to put here model 1 and then click on the shape, select your desired font style. I'm going to make use of Era's medium. That is what I have. Increase the font, let's say to 40. I'm going to make it center line and let me reduce it a bit. Let's say I make it to be 44 and then let me bring it down to this place and that ensure at the center. Go to color, select white. Beautiful. Now having done that, let's head over to our shape format and then come to rotate, and rotate, you select rotate left 90. We have this such as this. Let's bring it up a bit so as to be like that. Now the next we are going to do is to duplicate this, Ctrl D and then take this and position it in the second wheel and ensure you maintain at the center. Once you get the center, the next you do is also come to rotate and say rotate to the left 90. Beautiful. Move it up a bit and then come over to this, remove 1 and put 2. Repeat the same process for the remaining 2 and then see me at the end. All right, now having done that, having positioned all your text, the next we do, we select the entire wheel and then we press Ctrl G to group. Having done that, we are going to go over to our shape and then we draw our circle, hold shift, hold this and draw this circle. Beautiful. Let's position it right here at the center. Beautiful. Now, having gotten the center, go over to your shape, outline, and say no outline, and then head over to your format shape, and then set also to the background fill. Having done that, go over to your shadow, select the same presets, which is this, and then head over to this place, and let's set it to 103, and then let's come over to this and make it 10. Beautiful. Now, having set up this, the next we do is to go to our text box, add our content. Here I'm going to put here course outline. Awesome. Now, having done that, let me make it center line, increase the font, and then here I'm going to select the errors code, and that is what we have. Awesome. That's been done. I'm going to select the color white, then bring it over to this, ensure that it's positioned at the center. Now, having done that, I'm going to make this uppercase, and that is what we have here. Let me move it back a bit. Awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our step 2 and step 3. Moving over to step 4 is to duplicate our slide and then add background, add other backgrounds, change the rotations. And to do that, let's head over to this and we press Ctrl D. Now, once that is done, we are in slide 2, coming over to this, right click, go to format background, and we come over to this picture, then insert, head over to the file where you have the pictures, search for the picture you have. Here I'm going to be making use of this, and then I will say enter. That is what we have for the slide 2, and do that for the remaining slide and see me at the end. All right, now having completed the various pictures like we have here, amazing background. The next we do is to change the positions of this text, which we have here module 1. Here we're supposed to have module 2. Here we have module 3 and this module 4. And to achieve that, let's come over to this wheel, click on it, go to shade format. Let's come over to rotate. Let's go to more rotate option. And in this, we are going to be rotating it to 90 degrees. I'm going to click on 90 and we hit enter. Now that is for the module 2. Next is to select this circle at the center and then make the rotation to be in the opposite direction. This moves in the positive. Here we are going to set this to be in the negative 45. Here we're going to delete this, put negative minus 45 degrees, and we hit enter. You see that this is moving in the negative direction, while this moves in the positive direction. And that is for this second slide. We are going to do the same for this slide 3. Click on this first one, come over to our rotate, and then go to more rotate. We have this to be 90. Now we are going to rotate it to 180 degrees, and that is what we have. So once that is done, we are going to hit enter, and we have this to be in module 3, and then do the same for this one. Here we are going to rotate it to a negative 90, and we have that. We hit enter. Awesome. That is what we have. The next we do is we come over to this as well, select this, head over to our rotate, come to more rotate option, and then here we are going to rotate it times 3 of 90, which is 270 degrees. We are going to hit 270 degrees. That is what we should have, and we hit enter. Awesome. We have our module 4 here, and also this we are going to make it to move in a negative 135, because we have the other 190 degrees. We are going to say 135 degrees. We put here 135 negative minus 135 degrees. That is that, and we hit enter. Beautiful. Now, having done that, the next we do is to add our content, which is the step 5, to add content to all our slides. And for this video, I already prepared my content to be used for this particular presentation. Right here, you can see here, I have my content all grouped in one. If you look at this, you will see that this is the one I have prepared this to be a content that I have put to be in one. And that is how you should be able to prepare your content. See what we are having here, all content grouped into one. And that is what we have. This for the first slide. If I move up, you see the one for the second slide. The one for the second slide will come up, the one for the third slide, the one for the fourth slide. That is the simple trick for this for this particular presentation. Ensure that all your text, all your content are grouped as one, so that we can move it up and down once we bring it into our content. Now that is the little secret behind this aspect of infographics animation slide. And to do that, let's head over to this. Let me copy this and say Ctrl C, head over to the first slide, and then say Ctrl V. We have stuff like this. That the next I will do is I'm going to bring it down to the one of module 1. And that is how we get to design this very beautiful infographics animation effect in PowerPoint. Also, now having brought this in here, we have it to be our first slide. Next is I'm going to copy this, Ctrl C, and come over to the slide number 2, and I will paste it, Ctrl V. Now having done that, I will ensure that I move the first one up and then bring in the second slide, the second content for slide 2. How to do that? I'm going to use my arrow key to move it up and then bring in this one for slide 2, and that's my content for this slide. Repeat the same process for the other contents in the slide 3 and slide 4, and see me at the end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, having completed our content, as we can see, this is our content here, this is our content here, and this is our content. Let me close this background, and then we have stuff like this, we have stuff like this, and we have stuff like this. Now the next we do is to select this, hold shift, come over to this, which is our step 6, the final step for this tutorial. Once you select the entire slide, head over to transition and apply your morph transition, and that is our slide. Now let's play and see what an amazing effect we have for this presentation. We have stuff like this. When we click, we see a very great transition rotation effect, and you talk about your tool, you have this beautiful. That is an amazing infographics animation effect that you can use for the presentation to wow your audience. Quickly over to the bonus tip for this tutorial. Let's, for example, you don't want a picture as your background, and at the same time you don't want a normal color background. You can make use of the texture field, and to get that, let's duplicate this, say Ctrl D, let's bring it down over here, and then come over to this, right click, go to format background. This pops up, we come over to this texture, and we select this texture. Beautiful. Now we can also do that for the remaining of these particular slides, and see you at the end. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the first slide, and let's play and see what a wonderful effect we have here. Also, once you click, you have the same effect as this. Awesome. Isn't this amazing? Beautiful. And congratulations, you have learned a very powerful effect in order to use for your future presentation. If you find this video helpful, please do well to hit the like button, share this video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our future uploads on PowerPoint secrets, Excel tutorials, and other tech related videos that we always upload on right here on this channel every Mondays and every Fridays. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Till then, keep creating amazing presentation.